Alright, you know what? Let's check out what this is all about. I actually have never heard of Future Game Show before, and honestly, it's the first time seeing this. I only noticed this until actually was on Twitter. Until I saw it on Twitter, so I have no idea this is actually happening. So let's see what this is all about. Actually, I didn't even watch a single Future Game Show before. I'm sort of surprised. I think before, back then, it was basically E3. I think E3 is no more anymore. And what else is there? Just a game show, I guess?
Please welcome your hosts of the Future Game Show Spring Showcase, Jennifer English and Nolan North.
Nolan
Hello,
North.
everybody, and welcome to the Future Game
now
Show
that's a
Spring
legend.
Showcase. My name is Jennifer English, though you probably know me best as God's favourite princess and the most interesting girl in the world, aka Shadowheart from Baldur's Gate 3. It's a pleasure to be here in this...
Oh.
How would you describe it?
Ominous.
Ominous auditorium to get you all up to speed with the latest video game news.
I wonder if it's gonna be more Uncharted. Probably not, right?
I won't be braving
I think that's the
as I'm
pretty
joined by
over,
a man
but-
who needs no introduction.
Shadowheart though. Oh, okay. Yeah. Closer my eyes, she. Yes, her sound.
Yes, it is I, Nolan North, the voice of Nathan Drake, Dr. Richtofen, and a bunch of other guys you've probably spent 30 or so hours
Damn,
with while
Nathan
sitting on your
Drake.
couch. If you
The
haven't
man
heard of me,
himself.
it's because I recently took the substance, and now there's this British dude called Ben Starr who's running around taking all the jobs I used to get. He even hosted one of these shows, I think. Need to do something about that guy.
Murder.
But that's a problem for another time, because over the next 90 minutes, we are laser focused on introducing you to a new generation of great games.
You can expect
that was
plenty
kinda
of
awkward.
gameplay
Not gonna
trailers and
lie.
a series of presentations from some of our industry's brightest developers. And there's also going to be some world premieres which will be revealed
Okay.
as we work through today's show. No harm in a little mystery, don't you think?
Never.
I wonder if there's gonna be any overlap between this and the game show in terms
This is
of
the next project
showcases.
from People Can Fly, the team behind Gears of War and Bulletstorm. Let's get into it, shall we?
Let's.
Gears of War kind of fell off. I never played Gears of War actually. Alright, I see it. Alpha footage. It really depends, like these kind of game shows, a lot of time they have like pre-rendered, so it's kind of difficult to tell whether how the gameplay is gonna be. Okay, this seems to be in-game footage. Maybe. Looks interesting though. Ah, one of those like sandbox survival games. Kinda okay. They're kind of like Ark-ish, right? Looks interesting. The texture is one of those like a low poly type of texture. Well, kind of low poly texture, like cartoony kind of texture. The spiders? Is that King Kong? No. Lost Rift. So it's Rift,
Okay, now we're
but
cooking.
Lost.
That was your first look at Lost Rift, which is coming to Steam Early
Or
Access
like
later
Raft.
this year. But you can wishlist
Steam
it right now.
Early
and join
Access,
the Lost
yeah.
Rift Discord for more information. Now,
I don't know. I don't really like those like survival kind of games. That's why I never really played
Yes,
many of those.
this one
Even
is quite special
you
to
know
me.
some of my demo.
We've got a new trailer
even
for
demo
Claire
gameplays,
Obscure
so it's gonna be
Expedition
it's a little bit
33,
different.
and it's all about the character I'm playing in the game, which is now on this giant screen behind me.
Okay, that's her.
I cannot wait
This is pretty.
for you all to hear how her story unfolds. But for now, here's an introduction to your new favorite character in video games ever.
I like her voice. I mean, she's Shadowheart, right?
Lumia is not my home. Not the way it is for you.
Having second thoughts about the expedition.
Oh, this is the expedition.
More ready to go than you are.
Yeah, it was shown in Game Award. It's an expedition.
The rest of us only have a year left.
69?
You've got 9
76?
years before you're gone.
Expedition
You don't
33.
need to leave.
Expedition 33, right?
1
33?
year out there is better
Is it?
than 9 years in here.
No, completely wrong.
Dance.
Okay, wait. Am I right or am I wrong? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, it is Expedition. Expedition. What's it called again? Expedition 33. I don't remember. Looks nice though. It is a very classic RPG, right? Very classic turn-based RPG. The visual's amazing though. I remember back in the Game Award, this was done by, I would consider this an indie studio, but they got some powerhouse in it after. Yeah, Expedition 33.
How can we keep going like nothing happened?
April 24th. That's really close though. It's next month. I could play this.
Love to see it. That was a closer look at Jen's character, Mael.
Yeah, so it was a indie game, and I remember during the Game Award it was shown, but it was started by two guys, and their deep love for JRPGs,
I do hope you get a chance
which
to
is-
check it out, and if you don't, I will.
which is actually really do miss the classic turn-based combat, you know? I do miss that. I do miss that, especially some of the older Chinese RPG games, which is very cool, very cool. But
Here's a
now
closer look at animal use.
that's not right now. It's most focusing on actions instead of classic turn-based, which is I kind of miss.
You say that about every place.
With insistence. Wrong. Smell wrong. Smell bad.
Smells
Monkey?
the same to
With
me.
urgency. Move.
Monka?
Now hide.
Okay.
Monka?
If this
With
isn't
growing impatience. Be quiet.
A screen on a rat's ass. Okay. Looks interesting. This is completely new. I've never seen this one before. Speaking of animals, remember like this one old turn-based combat? Was it called Bio something? Like where you play like a pig and a duck. And oh my god, I forgot what that game is called. I can't remember that. Wow. Okay. I'm interested. The item looks kind of weird, but okay. I'm intrigued. The effect looks kind of okay. But, you know, as long as the story is interesting. Very Dead Space actually. Looks like the Kinesis module. Very monkeying.
You're sure this is the right way.
With indignation. Pathfinding. Very good. Better than smelly cake. Better than run.
Action
Run,
horror?
run.
Okay.
Paralyzed terror. Smelly cake. Run.
Oh.
Run. Run. Run.
Definitely very action horror. God damn. Animal use protocol. Okay, very interesting.
Animal Use Protocol is coming soon to PC, so stick it on your
I do
wish
get that,
list
like,
if you want to see more
Dead
of this
Space feel.
Tamagotchi
Very interesting,
rat
very interesting.
companion.
Now,
Very
as we
interesting.
learned earlier this year, Capcom's
In terms of like a horror game, I could play this during Halloween time.
is
You know,
making a major
like
comeback.
I
And
remember
thankfully,
there was a new
for those of
FNAF
us
game
who
that's
want to
coming
catch
out
up,
right
there's
before
a
Halloween
remaster
time. Not really
of
right before,
Onimusha
like months
2
before Halloween time. I was
Samurai's
planning to play
Destiny.
that, but I could play this and that at the
Here's an
same time.
inside look from the game's developers.
Really depends
with
on how
a
much
focus
budget I
on
have,
Hellboy,
I guess.
a brand new
So it could be a
one-hit kill
little bit different.
difficulty setting for the masochists among us.
Okay, this is we've seen this one. We've seen this one before. Onimusha. This was seen in the Game Award. It was a remake of 2, I believe.
The name says it's all, really. Hell is an extremely hard difficulty.
Almost.
All it takes is one hit from any enemy, and you'll die instantly.
That's kind of like the
So it's
1
not
HP
for the faint
mode
of heart.
in Devil
I
May Cry,
haven't been
the
able to
Demon
complete
Trigger
it
mode, with
myself
Devil,
yet.
Sons of Sparta mode, basically.
But some members of the staff have been
Really?
able to pull it off.
That's
So
1
I
HP.
hope everyone tries it out to see if they can get the
Low HP gameplay, yeah. Yeah, the remaster.
The original game was the first time I was in charge of the direction, so it has a special place in my heart, and this remaster brings a lot
Okay,
of
sorry, let me
goodness.
turn it up a little bit.
Apart from the fact that the graphics are now in high definition, we've also included quality of life improvements to make it more fun to play. So if you're new to the series, this is a great time to start, especially since the first game is available too. I'd love everyone to experience the world of Onimusha and explore every nook and cranny.
That'd be
So
cool.
I look forward to your
I never
support.
played the Onimusha series, so I wouldn't know.
Capcom's remaster of Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is coming to PC and consoles on May 23rd later this year.
Don't miss it. Our next game is
Personally, I don't really
Nitrogen
like playing
Omega,
remasters
a
unless
turn-based
it's, like,
tactical RPG,
really, really
ooh, my
good.
favorite, where you control a mech full of mercenaries.
But that wasn't
Let's take
new.
a look.
That wasn't, this one's new, I believe. Oh god, now it's really loud. Holy shit. They need to rebalance the audio for these kind of shows. Okay, there you go. Okay, very anime. I wonder if it's like, is it gonna be turn-based like this? Okay. Anime selling shaders, cell shaders. Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna be like a turn-based combat with some crazy animation, kinda. It's hard to. I'm assuming like the
anime Nitrogen Omega is coming soon.
I'm
to
assuming
PC. Now we've got
the
another
initially there was like a little bit of gameplay.
It's the
I'm
remake
assuming it's
of the
gonna
end
be
of
some
the
kind of
greatest RPG
turn-based
of all
with
time.
What,
anime
they're
action
remaking
scenes.
Baldur's Gate 3 already?
I'm afraid not.
Final Fantasy 7?
They did that already.
Divinity Original Sin 2?
Now you're just naming games you're in. Actually, this is a metafictional puzzle game where you unravel the circumstances surrounding a lost JRPG from the 1990s.
I have literally no idea what you just said, but I am intrigued.
Hi, I'm Lucas Emmanuel,
And I'm Jacob Dominic.
and we're two members of CoinDrop Games.
Oh, I thought there was like Skype. This is Skype audio. Holy shit.
Remake of the End of the Greatest RPG of All Time is a faithful recreation of the last hour of everyone's favorite RPG.
So
You know,
3D.
that one we all know.
This is definitely run on Unreal Engine
99%
because
complete
okay,
in the
I'm guessing here.
dungeon
Okay, this looks
with
like a Unreal Engine because it looks like
full healing potions that
Octo.
You're just saving for
Oh,
the
shoot.
next boss.
What's that game called again?
You somehow
Something
aren't remembering the
Auto
greatest RPG
something
of all time.
Chronicle.
That's okay.
This is a similar
This remake
type
includes
of
the original game's
visuals.
manual, director's commentary,
and the game's director had to translate this part of the game entirely by hand using a Japanese to English dictionary.
What?
and even clips of an unreleased documentary.
I never loved anything that much, and the only way we're going to get that again is by staying exactly faithful to what that original game was.
If you
I
didn't know
don't-
what the greatest RPG
I don't really
of all time
understand.
was, I suppose it would turn this into a deduction puzzle game where you'd have to use these bonus features, deductive reasoning, and a little bit of creative thinking to figure out how to complete the last hour of this epic RPG.
I'm assuming this is mostly a puzzle game.
Be for real.
It's kind of weird. It's I mean, it's definitely creative, right? It's definitely creative in terms of the concept, but it really depending on.
We're still hard at work on this recreation of this all-time classic, but we hope you'll relive a little bit of the magic when we launch the demo for the remake of The End of the Greatest RPG of All Time on April 25th, 2025.
Definitely creative, very artistic kind of game for sure. But the case is that sometimes games.
The remake of the end
Why
of the
the
greatest RPG of
sometimes
all
why the
time,
same
yes, that
genre
is the title,
kind of game
lands
kept
on
coming out
PC
is
later
because
this
it
year with a
works.
demo launching
Right? That's
on
what a
April
player likes to
25th.
play. That's what players
Now,
are,
I think we've
you
got
know,
another
used to
world
play, where
premiere.
it triggers something
we
in
do.
the
This was
player.
an
But
isometric
sometimes you
survival
deviate so
game
much
based
from
on a
it,
comic
it
by
kind
Kyle
of
Starks.
I hate this place.
it doesn't
Well, you can
may not be a
think
game
whatever you
anymore
like.
at that point. That's
No,
the thing.
it-
You have to be really
it's
careful
actually-
when you're trying to be too creative.
Mind, just roll the trailer.
I get it.
Yeah.
For example, even like a Balatro, right? Something like as creative as a Balatro.
Is
Is it creative? Yes. But the pure essence in the end is still a deck builder roguelike.
I actually believed them. Until that night. Feels like I've walked straight into one of my nightmares.
Okay, that's interesting. Another zombie game. We have yet another zombie game. I think it's okay. Hop down. I hate this place. I guess it depends on the price for these kind of games.
This place is coming later
Right.
this year, but in the meantime, put it on your wish list.
To be honest, for me, like these type of games are probably like if it's around 30 bucks, I think it seems pretty reasonable. But anything higher than that, then
Here's the release date
I'm not really
trailer
sure. I'm
for
not entirely
Once
sure.
Upon a Puppet.
But I think that those kind of like a $20 games. I think it's around that price range. At least for Canadian dollars, right? Canadian dollars, $30. That's the probably the price I'm willing to pay to play it. But other than that, it's not like something that's groundbreaking. Really depending on. I think those kind of games are more dependent on the story for me. Because the gameplay is pretty simplistic. Collect items, crafting items, you know, the gears. This is okay. Another puzzle platform. Okay, it's okay.
Cute and creepy. That was Once Upon a Puppet, which is coming to PC and consoles on April 23rd.
Let's keep things moving with a trailer for a sequel 5 years in the making. Here's the latest transmission from Revenge of the Savage Planet.
Revenge of Savage.
The Shamalama's Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine. Speed it up, Shelly, to the extreme! The universally renowned Shamalama has a once-in-a-lifetime offer to accelerate your rise to be the galaxy's next top influencer with our diaper protocol.
Kinda cringe, not gonna lie.
Clicks and subs.
Alright,
And
let's see how this
go
goes.
train with a partner. The Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator Program, Extreme Routine, has 4 power-packed programs guaranteed to launch your profile.
But this is definitely very
Crash-test
early
It's no
2000
longer
commercial.
but remains incredibly painful and hilarious.
No, it's very Idiocracy actually.
Snag more subs, snapping stunning
This
selfies.
is definitely like you see this kind of commercial Idiocracy for sure.
Product tester. Blow up your feed testing experimental Grok X on space creatures. You're a freaking animal! SGV Cribs. Now you can pimp your crib on the show everybody in the universe binges.
Okay, but what
All 4 tasks,
it's
and you can keep that sweet
this?
chamois lock spacesuit. Guaranteed. Crash test dummy. Clock clicks with the chamois lock gold Lene spacesuit. Bedazzle your likes with each side-splitting demise. Selfie Scout. Sammy say cheese! Product
Okay.
tester. Reporting any burns, crashes, or mutations. SGV Cribs. It looks like a van motel. You ain't no shabby. Now you a dig dog. Feed it up, Shelly, to the extreme.
I don't know, I've never played this game before, so I wouldn't.
Well, that was
I wouldn't know.
interesting. Revenge of the Savage Planet is crash landing on PC and
I would-
consoles in May. What's
Okay.
next, Nolan?
This is
I don't know what the
Naya,
gameplay
Life
is.
After Gods, an action platformer where you chart the ruins of an alien civilization.
I think I played this one, did I not? I wanted to remember whether I played this or not. I believe there was a demo that was out. No, maybe not this one. But I've definitely seen it. Have I seen it? Oh, it just looked very familiar. That's the thing. Right, that's the thing. It looked very familiar. I can see this can be very nice soul-like. Oh, have you guys seen like the one that did the devs that did Power World? They're releasing a new co-op platform. That looks pretty cool. But the thing is that the gameplay, the visual, well, maybe not the gameplay, but at least I don't know if they do this on purpose. I don't know if they did this on purpose or not, but yeah.
Anaya, Life After Gods is coming soon to PC.
Yeah, I'm not sure like if they did this on purpose or not, but the visual for that game, it looks very, very close to Hollow Knight. The shading, the art style, and everything looks too close to Hollow Knight. Even though characters don't look the same, but the background, it just would look way too close.
Noted.
It kind of like Power World, kind of like Pokemon, but that game's kind of like Hollow Knight.
Alien Isolation.
I don't know. I think they might be doing this on purpose.
And Velociraptors.
Clever girl.
It's Death Ground.
What's this? Death Ground. Okay. So it's Jurassic Park Part 2. Interesting atmosphere. I'm assuming it's another like action, like Alien, right? Alien Isolation, kind of. Yeah, another horror action. Oh yeah, right. Dinosaurs have feathers now, so that's something that's been newly discovered. Apparently, T-Rex is very feathery. Well, that guy's dead. Oh shit. Nah. You're not gonna outrun T-Rex. I remember these things are freaking fast, so. But very interesting. Okay. A horror action game. I wonder if it's like co-op based. But we do see 4 players, right? We do see like 4 different players. I'm assuming there's gonna be like a 4-player co-op base.
Okay. Death Ground is coming to PC later this year, so make sure it's on your wish list.
That's a classic.
Okay.
He just did a classic
next section,
Jurassic Park.
Future game show staple.
Every show, we pull focus onto 3 particular games that we consider, us 2 mainly, ones to watch in 2025.
And first up, we've got Kingmakers, the anachronistic siege simulator where you drive pickup trucks through cavalry.
Oh yeah, I seen this.
Medieval England.
I'm assuming this is the one where you can have you can do tanks in a medieval time. It's kind of like Gates.
Congratulations, I think I've sprained my
Right?
hand.
Is this the one? I would assume it is because I've seen this one before. It was hilarious. Yeah. What was this? Yeah. What was this? Oh my god, it was hilarious. I went first saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's crazy.
Redemption Road Games, makers of Road Redemption and the upcoming King.
Dude, this is just Gates. This is the entire premise of Gates, isn't it? You're going to Gates is going to fantasy world, but it's kind of the same.
Real-life Welsh rebel Owain Glendower conquer England. In reality, his Welsh rebellion was defeated and he mysteriously disappeared. So in 1401 England, you use modern weapons to help the outnumbered Welsh defeat English armies made up of thousands of soldiers.
Yeah. It's I believe just like a lot of people like kind of theorize this, right? What happens when you bring
fully navigable
like a futuristic weapon into the past? What happens? Oh my god! But yeah, this is basically like
soldiers can navigate complex multi-story castles with the same level of pathfinding fidelity you'd expect from a modern first-person shooter.
Like more like an army.
Originally, we thought Kingmakers was going to be a cool simulation of what it would be like to go back in time with modern weapons.
Yeah.
Would
That's
you be able
everyone's
to
fantasy.
A medieval army with an AK-47?
I think that's pretty much everyone's fantasy.
Then we realized that if we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. Medieval battles involve thousands of soldiers, so we're going to simulate thousands of soldiers.
Just throw grenades at them.
Like Dynasty Warriors, where soldiers kind of spawn into existence as you approach them. In Kingmakers, they're always there, running their AI all the time. Furthermore, we realized that a game with this scope, the player would want to be able to command his armies and fortify his own outposts, so it kind of grew for that.
I'm assuming your army just be normal.
Completely unique.
You're the only one with the weapons,
with
right?
real-time strategy elements that rival Age of Empires, and shooting gameplay that rivals Helldivers and Space Marine. Today we're excited to share a little bit more about the destruction aspect of the game.
Yeah, pretty sure I've seen this one. I believe this was showing in Game Award as well.
Every building, castle, wall, and tree in Kingmakers
definitely creative.
is fully destructible. You can blow it up with the grenade launcher.
It is definitely something. It is definitely something that's fun to play. Yeah, that's the one I saw. The tank. The tank was the one I seen before. It was crazy.
None of the destruction is scripted either. It's all dynamic, courtesy of Unreal 4's fast physics calculation.
Wait, is China gonna allow this though?
We didn't switch to Unreal 5. We experimented with Unreal 5.1 and Unreal 5.3, but nothing has been as fast on the CPU side as Unreal 4 when it comes to physics.
Okay, true.
Finally, we're excited
I
to
mean,
share
the
that you
issue
and up to
is
3
Unreal
friends
4
can lead their own armies
it's been
alongside
out for a very
yours
long time. It's
and
been
join in on
heavily
the conquest of
optimized.
England in online co-op.
So,
This is the
in
full
terms of
campaign,
physics, it's
full
definitely
online co-op,
better.
no compromises. This means 4 players fielding armies of thousands, building their own fortifications and buildings, and attacking enemy bases either on their own side.
Yeah, I believe
or
when
alongside
Unreal
you.
5 first came
really
out, it
want to make
was
sure that all 4 players feel just as
it was so
responsive to play
janky.
as, as if they were all playing.
I'm
a
sure
single player
what's
game
what
or
is
as
it
if
now?
they
The
were each playing
Unreal
as the host player.
5.3 now?
Even
I
if your
think
ping
5.4. I
is
don't
not
even
great.
know. What did you say?
Kingmakers is
5.3
coming to
before?
PC early access and hopefully to all major consoles.
Jesus
we'll have more to share about the
Christ.
game later in 2025. In the meantime, please wishlist Kingmakers on Steam. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show.
What's that ending though? Oh, that's insane. You go to the future.
Thank you so
with
much
old
to the
weapons.
team at Redemption Road for that closer look at Kingmakers.
All right.
A game which isn't even out yet,
Kingsmaker.
but already has a live-action movie in the works.
I'm already on the phone with my agent.
Very
Play the
cool,
pickup
very
truck,
cool.
of course.
That's a cool one.
Anyway, I think it's time for another world premiere. So grab your friends, your VR
That's what gaming's
headsets,
all
and your
about,
mobile
isn't it?
phones
That's
for
what gaming's all about. That's what gaming's
Don't
all
worry,
about. Look at that.
Makes sense soon.
Oh, that's what gaming's all about. I do wish I could drive a tank through a bunch of people. That would be really nice.
At Elsewhere Electric, we believe in power. The power to shape the future. Our state-of-the-art facility is the heart of that future. And we need you to keep it running. You and a capable partner, that is.
I'll open up the van. Get juiced up.
Okay, I think I'm ready. Let's get in there.
This looks
See
very
some
Outer
symbols,
World. Yes.
a jellyfish, some squiggly pipes.
I think I've got it. Did that work?
Okay.
Looks like it.
So what kind of gameplay this
3,
is?
2,
Puzzle
1,
game?
turn.
Ready.
Elsewhere Electric relies on teamwork, precision, problem
It's one of those like
solving,
oh man, there's a specific genre for this kind of theme, right? Future retro, no,
enter our facility. The true
future
nature of
retro.
our
I think
work
that's what it's
cannot be
called.
revealed
I
to the
think
public.
I try to remember like what's the
may be
theme of this. Wait,
challenging.
hold on.
We're in.
I believe it's just like a specific genre of arts that's very related to this, like a future retro where you taking the 80s, 90s aesthetic, bringing into the
Get this door
future.
open. There's something in here.
But it's a
Future.
risk Elsewhere Electric is willing to take.
In the event of an incident-induced employee vacancy, a replacement
Is
installer
it
will continue
retroism
your work.
or retrofuturism?
These
That's the
sacrifices
thing.
make Elsewhere Electric's important work possible.
Retrofuturism. That's the one.
Because in
that I'm
our
thinking about.
facility, power doesn't just keep the
Very
lights
classic.
on.
Very classic.
It keeps them
I guess
from
people still
getting
having
out.
like, I guess people still have that like a fantasy regarding future and retro. People like the nostalgia of retro and also the possibility of a
That was your first
future.
look at
That's why you
Elsewhere
want to
Electric,
combine
a
these two
cooperative
together.
puzzle game where players work together to
If it's a
explore
meta, that
abandoned
means it's probably
facilities.
VR, right?
Try that at home.
I mean, there are some people like really into VRs.
coming to PC,
And there are some
VR,
really good VR
iOS,
games out there. For example, there's a VR fishing.
All right,
Really
this
fun.
next one's for
There's
all
also
you
one called
impudent
Underdog.
insects out
Extremely
there.
fun.
If you haven't heard, the cult classic immersive sim System Shock 2 is getting a definitive remaster from Night Dive Studios.
System Shock
So
2, that's a
happened
classic.
to have the release date ready for you.
That's the same team that did Dead Space Indian, I believe.
Your time is running out.
This place is a room where we grow our future.
Okay.
Your weapons fail. Your ammunition runs low.
And you've yet to see our most beautiful
Damn.
creation.
The classic poly, the poly,
And your
the classic poly textures.
individuality.
Now don't you wish you joined us? Would you then feel so alone?
Very classic, that's in the cover box. I mean, like it's less polygons, I guess. It isn't. Like what? Like I just think like, what's the point? I can only think like, what's the point here? It isn't like this. I just don't know what's the point here. It's not like a huge. Okay, Doom might be like a. Okay, Doom might be like an extreme example because it's not entirely a remaster, I would say. 25th anniversary remaster. I don't know if there's something like if they transition into like Doom kind of upgrade in terms of
here first, folks.
graphic gameplay and everything. That would be interesting, but this is just
and speaking
a
of
better
good old
texture.
Games, you may have heard about the recently launched preservation program
It's kind of
from our
I don't know.
friends at GOG.
I mean, it's
It's
okay.
a commitment from one of the industry's foremost digital storefronts to maintain and preserve classic video games for future generations.
A noble pursuit indeed. System Shock 2 is already part of the program alongside other golden oldies like Alpha Protocol and SWAT 4, both of which I was in, by the way. So, thanks guys.
For the Spring Showcase, we've partnered with GOG to reveal some more titles.
I'll be honest, I like Nolan North better than Troy Baker.
Maybe one of your
Troy Baker, I remember he was kind of a dickhead though.
And I'll be in it.
Probably.
I know North seems a lot more
Sometimes it just takes a
down
single
to
sound,
earth. What I'm
sentence,
saying.
my friend, or quick glimpse to awaken that emotion.
I don't know.
Warm
I don't
feeling
know
that
Troy
brings
Baker
back all
personally,
the
so it's
memories
hard to
of
say.
times when all the problems didn't matter. It was just you as a superhero, fighter, racer, knight, waiting to conquer the world.
Dragon Age.
Games are part of you, us. They're a part of culture, part of what makes us human. Without preservation,
not
all
Half-Life,
the emotions, creativity,
Deus Ex
stories, and
Machina.
innovations behind them.
No, not
risk
Deus Ex
being
Machina,
lost
just Deus Ex, I
forever.
think.
How can we
Deus
ensure
Ex.
everyone can play games
Dragon
today,
Age.
tomorrow, and for years to come? Devs share the source codes, artwork, and even collectibles that you own with
Wow.
museums so they don't get lost. Gamers, play these games and
That's
talk
incredible.
about them. Make them live
That's a
forever.
good collection right there.
Vote and share your gaming stories on GOG Dreamlist to help bring more games to the GOG Preservation Program. Games within the program are maintained by us and guaranteed to always work on modern computers. We've already future-proofed. more
That's
than
crazy.
100
Actually,
titles.
that's incredible.
Today, we are happy to say that the GOG Preservation Program is expanding with even more.
Holy shit, that's
titles.
actually incredible.
You can play all of them right now on GOG.com. Let's take a look at the new arrivals.
Okay. My question is, does it include Silent Hill 4? Okay. I'm wondering if they include Tomb Raider series. That's pretty good. I actually got a really good deal on Tomb Raider, the remakes. Like the three of them only for like $2, $3 or something. One Tomb series. Oh. Vampire Masquerade, nice. Fear, that's a good one. Privateer 2, Claw Royale, never seen this one. Never played it, I mean. I didn't breathe, probably. I wonder if they also include like Chinese games, classic Chinese games. But that would be pretty nice. That would be pretty neat. But yeah, I think the Tomb Raider sometimes get on sales. Not these one version, the remakes ones, and I think you can get it for like a couple bucks, under $10 for sure. For all of them, including DLCs, which is also pretty good. I got it. I actually got it. I actually have the. Actually have them.
At this point, you're probably thinking, Nolan North, why are you on the balcony? Where's Jennifer? Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not so sure myself, but we're about to throw it out to a series of back-to-back trailers while I look for her. And way down. Jen? Jennifer? Anyone?
This is the COVID effect, and no one's here.
We all know why the walls around our capital exist.
Is that a platformer?
This world fell to
Looks
the
nice.
forces of darkness. Its light is replaced by shadows and the terrors that lurk within them.
Like a Souls-like platformer. Seems like. Looks nice. Yeah, Souls-like action. Of course it is. Nice.
With our faith in the Divine One and the power he
that's nice, true.
bestows on me, can we thrive
Looks
in
interesting.
a corrupt world. Inquisitor. A word in private.
Looks good.
Welcome everyone.
I wonder when they will show like the I always kept waiting for this one game called Mouse. It's the classic Mickey Mouse like design. Yeah. I think they're waiting for the copyright to not patent. Like, pretty sure it's a cryptocurrency. No, not cryptocurrency. Hell, it's kind of. Oh my god, they say cryptocurrency. I was thinking about cryptocurrency. No, I'm thinking about the I think it was copyright for the original Mickey Mouse and the Steamboat one's about to expire. I think they're waiting for that one. At least that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm missing for the mouse. I don't know what this. I have no idea what this is. What? What's the gameplay though?
Dr. Svetlov, let's take this lunatic down for messing with
Wolfenstein?
the sovereignty. Let's make it quick. We're on the clock here.
Okay, XCOM coming in.
That's handy. Getting this fixed
Strategy game.
They're coming. Never seen anything like this before. Svetlov's planning something big. If we're lucky, he'll show himself. Svetlov's called Hideout. Any idea how many people he's got with him? Stay sharp.
It really depending on like how much, how many choices you have to approach the situation. Like Baldur's Gate 3, Chains of Freedom. Okay. Very XCOM. New rogue shooter. Okay. Shelf Heroes. Oh, that was a quick one. Now, what the heck is this? So speedrun platformers. Bionic Bay. Okay.
Oh, thank God I made it.
Uncle Nolan, where have you been?
It's okay. I'm sorry. That just took so long. It's really way up there. It's not a camera trick. If they ask you to go up there, do not do it. Okay. What's next?
While Uncle Nolan recovers, let's take a look at Neighbors.
Uncle Nolan,
Warfare,
god damn.
Kind of like Rainbow Six
Guys,
Siege,
Uncle
except with pigeon poop bombing
He's,
runs. Yes,
how
I
old
did
is
hear
Nolan
that
North
correctly.
actually? How old is he?
And backyard brawls.
I think he's in his 50s?
Are you okay?
I can't breathe.
Pretty sure Nolan North is in his 50s, right? Let me see. Nolan North. Yeah, 54. Yeah. Nolan North. It's 50 now. Okay, looks silly. What is this? Neighborhood version Fortnite? I don't know. Okay. Oh, this is like Rainbow Siege. This is Rainbow Siege 6, isn't it? This is a new update for Rainbow Siege 6. Looks fun though. This looks fun. Not my kind of game, but looks fun. Probably like a PvP, Suburban Warfare. Okay. I think it's like a 3v3 PvP kind of game, or 4v4
Reaffirm
PvP.
your property boundaries in Neighbors Suburban Warfare, which is launching in early access on April 17th.
Okay, looks
We've
interesting.
got a developer presentation for Hawthorne up next. This is a sandbox RPG where you build a whimsical community of woodland creatures. Very, very cottagecore gay. I'm in.
Adorable.
Hawthorne is a sandbox RPG realm of anthropomorphic animals and fairy tale creatures. Play solo or co-op as you recruit villagers and build a village of memorable NPCs.
Bird.
Defend against the elements and against
rat right
forest
there.
tricksters.
Oh
Celebrate
my god, I
the
want to be a
season's
rat.
traditions. Farm, craft, and
I wanna be a
explore
fucking rat.
an ever-changing world bigger
Wait, can you change who you want to
than the
be?
small creature you
Or
play.
am I just a rat?
Bringing this nostalgic world to life has been a long-term dream for us.
Is this
We're
furries?
thrilled
No,
to
furry
be
doesn't
doing
really
it
like this. Like this is
alongside our
pure
players.
animals, right? Furry is more prefer
Hawthorne will
human
leverage our
humanoid
experience
animals.
making
I don't know.
some of the
I think
world's
I remember
most
there was a
beloved
chart,
RPGs.
right? There was a chart. There was a
To establish
slider
a new
between
genre
like the
that blends
furry
the
slider,
emerging fun of
right?
sandbox
You have the
games
pure
with charming
animals on the other side is like
simulation
pure
of village
human, and you slide in between like
It's a
what
fantasy
level
home
furry
you can keep
you are.
retelling.
Like human on your far side, and then like a slightly down, it's like
playable
girls cat
species
ears,
have
you know, cat
asymmetrical
girls with cat
abilities
ears,
and limitations.
right? But everything else like a human
Your
body,
friends
and then the other
your
one
NPC
is
followers must work together to complete jobs
and then you
in
add
the
like a
village.
tail, and then your eyes start to change,
Differentiated
your face start to
species together
change,
are procedural
your
storytelling
hands and feet,
combined to
and then you
make
start to
player
going all
story
fours, and it just.
and
Oh my god, where did I see that before? It's like there's like a furry slider.
We're a small team of experienced developers bringing Hawthorne to life as a true passion project. This game is currently self-funded to keep creativity
They need, like,
at
a
its
better,
heart.
they need better cameras.
And now, with our incredible community, we have the chance to build
Like when you do
something
like decent
unique and
recording, especially
memorable.
for like a
Join
huge
us on
event
this
like this,
adventure.
everything
Follow and
that
support our
you
Kickstarter
should
to help us bring
commit
the
like a
nostalgic
little
joy
bit
that
of
is Hawthorne into
funding
the world.
to cameras, to audios, you know, just so that just at least show professionalism in terms of
A
these kind of
Kickstarter
shows.
campaign for
I mean,
Hawthorne is coming soon.
It's
so
an indie
keep
game
an
studio,
eye
so
on
can't really
the
ask much.
developer's socials for more information.
All right, for the future
But the thing is that you
game
wanted
show
to like
historians
present
out there,
yourself.
this
I think
next
you need
game
to present
appeared
yourself
at the
well,
very
at
end
least.
of last year's spring showcase.
It just
as
kind
our
of shows that you're more serious than it needs to be.
Jen, while we're on the topic of history, you know, back in my day when Emily and I hosted the first Future Game Show, it was all remote. None of this real in-person stuff.
When did they start the Future Game Show?
Kids don't know how good you're getting it.
Back in your day.
Mm.
Yeah, when did Uncharted come out again?
20 years ago.
They tell me 2007.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Definitely still in school.
Yeah, at least you were born. Okay, let's just watch this new trailer for Industria 2.
The heck? Oh. The heck is that? Yeah. I knew it. I was thinking like Uncharted's gotta be like 20 years or something like that now. Yeah. Robots? Androids?
Grab my hand.
Thanks. Marlene, I need to find a way home.
I'm just as stranded as you.
God damn it.
But there is a sender at headquarters. I can show you the way if you help me arrive there in one piece.
Deal.
Nora, what was Atlas made for in the first place? Before it became this.
It was a sorting algorithm meant to scrape the universe base layer for data.
Okay. Very
We're
trippy.
talking hundreds of thousands of
Do
dimensions.
like the theme.
I guess it didn't stay that way.
Oh no.
2. Okay. Interesting.
Defy an insatiable artificial intelligence in Industria 2, which is coming soon to PC.
Another world premiere now, and this one has a little historical kick to it.
As well as some zombies, because why not?
What was this? Top-down pixel art game? My specialty? Oh. Very cool. Oh, these are the type of art style that I'm most familiar with, actually. The type of shading and everything. And I'm assuming this is one of those like another like a builder kind of game. But you do require more actions, it seems like. So you don't just get locked straight up, you have to chop it. Okay. Co-op game. I don't have friends to play with, so I don't I don't know about this. Face your enemies. Gear up. Lasers? Okay. Interesting. Remestead?
Romestead is a
Romestead.
survival game where you rebuild the empire after the fall of Rome. It's coming soon, but you can sign up for the closed alpha at romestead.com.
All right, ready up for our second ones to
very
watch.
interesting.
This time, we're checking in with Compulsion Games' Deep South action adventure, South of Midnight.
Oh yeah, that's the one. This one has been like showing for quite some time now between Game Award, different kind of game shows. They've been showing multiple times. This is the Weaver, right? The girl was doing some sort of silk, or she's mother.
Hey, I'm Zaire, and
She's
I'm one of the
some sort
writers of
weaving.
Compulsion Games. Right now, we're working on South of Midnight. It's a third-person action-adventure game set in a folkloric version of the Deep South. So in South of Midnight, you play as Hazel. Her mother gets swept away in a trailer during a hurricane, and as Hazel is looking for help, she encounters creatures who have like their own issues that she helps them solve.
Hey, Hazel.
Who's there?
Up here. You find your mama yet?
Today we're excited to talk a bit more
a
about the
catfish,
creatures,
right?
specifically our narrator, the catfish,
Yeah, the catfish.
who you meet, pretty early on in the game, and he's a pretty important character.
A talking fish. Nope. Ain't no way.
Catfish is voiced by a man named Walter. So we really looked for people who were from
Just-
the South, who would have kind of that southern background. And
Just
authenticity.
Walter?
And he's
Okay.
he's a great guy. He's 70 years old, plays fiddle. Really cool. He was really excited about the project. I think this is one of his first
70
voice
years
acting
old.
jobs, if I remember correctly.
Damn, Walter.
Now, Scoot. I'll pick you up yonder after to go find your mom.
Damn, Walter.
So
Nice
after
one.
we meet
Nicely done.
Catfish,
Okay,
you
Walter.
are set to heal Benji, and he lives in this remote
That's the first
Cajun
gig. It's pretty
community
good.
that has been abandoned for many years. And as you explore that region, you
Interesting
understand kind of why it's been abandoned, what happened to Benji, why he became that
I
tree.
guess it depends
and
on
what
the
his
combat and
connection to
gameplay design. in the end.
Rhubarb, this sort of eccentric, off the grid character that
Very
you
heavy
meet early on.
shading
You kind
over
of get
here.
to know what their relationship is and what happened there.
You're welcome to try bottling up the pain. But
That's
the roots
interesting.
of this trouble go deep.
We have an awesome audio director, Chris, and he really wanted to make sure we had a special song for each of our main creatures you meet in the region. And that song tells a story, and you learn about the characters and the backstory through that song.
Benji his name. He saw things different. He was my shame. And I said goodbye. I said farewell.
Yeah, it's country.
I took my hammer.
Looks nice.
My ticket to hell.
So the music is kind of done in parcels. So you'll get part of a story. So you'll get a few lines, maybe
2, 3, 4 times throughout each zone, and they tell a little bit more of the story. And then when you unlock most of the context, you'll have a final, either a boss fight or an encounter with the creature. And during that final encounter, like with Benji, when you're climbing the tree, you'll hear the full song.
Was my brother, Benji his name. He saw things different.
Okay.
He was my shade.
South of Midnight launches on Xbox Series X and S, PC, and it's also going to be.
I wonder if the
day one
lone
on
frame
Game Pass
it's
on
on
April 8th.
purpose
But in the meantime, feel free
because of the way
to
it
shout us out on
moves.
social media, tell your friends, pre-order,
Or-
wish list, really get the word out there.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the show.
Interesting.
South of Midnight is coming to PC and Xbox on the
It might be the
8th of
style, that's
April
why it's like a kind of low FPS
Game
in terms
Pass
of movement,
from day
kind of like
one.
a claymation kind of a style. I'm not sure.
into that world. Better
It can be
yet,
just
you
me,
can
right?
see
Like
more
the
from
low
South
frame.
of Midnight in our FGS Live
Okay.
from GDC post show, which directly follows this broadcast. So stick around.
Okay, now we're venturing into the haunted landscapes of Pioneer next. It's a stalker-like MMO first-person shooter set in a dark alternate reality.
Okay. Looks interesting.
Invaders flee. We will create a new world of the ruins of the
What's it
old
called again?
one as the great raven bestowed. We have wanted it to end this way. We offer our sincere condolences and hope you will die with that understanding.
I don't want to spoil it for you. All you need to know is that we're going to have an incredibly fun time together.
We believe that your appearance was a mistake and will continue to monitor you and your progress. Your actions are rapidly changing the course of events, and the general vector of changes is close to our worldview.
But here everything is strange. Our informant is weird. Our enemies are weird. The same goes for you too.
Okay. Not the
That
type
was
of game I
gameplay
normally
for the
play, but
incredible-looking Pioneer,
Alright.
which is coming to PC
Okay.
in 2025. What have we got next, Jennifer?
Well, we're taking a trip to 19th century Brazil to check out a cell-shaded roguelike called Hellclock.
another roguelike. I wonder if the roguelike genre actually been too many now, unless you have something really interesting. I think that a lot of these kind of games like dime a dozen at this point. Yeah. I mean, definitely seen similar gameplays. Seems like the skill tree is pretty good. Okay.
Set your alarms because Hellclock is coming soon to PC. There's also a demo available on Steam, so go check it out after the show.
Let's push things forward with a completely different game, one that asks you to be the MVP in PvP vehicular combat. Nolan, did I say that right?
I have no idea.
Anyway, here's Rivals Hover League.
Okay. Okay.
Rivals Hover League is coming soon.
I guess this is
Check
more.
out the
I guess
alpha
this is
test on
probably the more fun racing
Time for
game
something
compared to
scarier.
anything else.
Nolan?
Yes, indeed. Let me introduce you all to Finding Frankie, a haunted parkour game show starring a cavalcade of creepy animatronics. Here's the latest from
Animatronics
the
again,
game's
eh?
developers.
More animatronics.
Welcome back, lucky contestant. Let's catch you up to speed on what's been going on. 4 lucky people from around the world have been brought here to the world's largest indoor trampoline, water, and parkour park.
Okay.
Quick update for you, lucky contestant. The other contestants have mysteriously died.
Very FNAF-like.
Not sure how that happened, but oh well.
This look like one of the stage in the security, right? FNAF security break, the kids zone with the sun and moon.
Authorities have discovered 3 dead bodies on the premise of Frankie's Parkour Palace.
But I guess this is way more movement than the other games. Oh, this is like pure running. I guess the main mechanic for this one is just pure running, unlike using tools or using grappling hooks and everything like that. I guess this one's pure running. Okay.
Watch your step when Finding Frankie comes to consoles on April 15th.
Moving swiftly away from that terrifying image, we've got a special update from Tale Worlds Entertainment about their beloved medieval warfare simulator, Mount and Blade 2, Bannerlord.
Okay. What's the gameplay like though? Pretty sure this is all pre-rendered stuff. I don't think there's any in-game footage at all. Damn, okay. Oh no, it does look good though. Okay.
What
Looks good.
a brilliant surprise. Mount and Blade 2 is getting naval warfare, a new faction, and so much more with the war sales.
I never play Mount and Blade 2 though.
And consoles.
And sticking with the
That's
seafaring
good.
theme, here's the latest.
But
on
I'm assuming this is
Unreal
just
Engine 5
expansion
sailing adventure
for
inspired
another
by
game.
Firewatch. This is Will Follow the Light.
Firewatch was really good. Very chill game, very emotional kind of game. Is that Agent 37? What's this? Apocalypse? Zombie infections? Oh.
I will find you, wherever you are.
Okay. It's hard to tell what the theme is. Okay, who's the guy?
Father?
He's just imagining it. Okay.
Will Follow the Light is coming in 2025 to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Definitely some sort of very
What
emotional
have you
game.
got for us next, Nolan North?
Well, how about a post-Ragnarok survival game? Okay, here's the developers of Cloudheim, Noodlecat Games, to give us the inside scoop.
Hi, I'm Billy Quick from Noodlecat Games, and today we'll be exploring some of the combat in Cloudheim, our upcoming game blending crafting with physics-based combat. This is a Greeble, an aggressive little furball with a lot of teeth. You could hit him with a sword, but instead, let's kick him off this cliff. Greebles aren't the only threat out here, though. You'll also fight against heavily armored enemies like armadillos who roll recklessly through your allies. You'll need to dodge their rolls and then attack when their guard is down. Corvins, however, keep their distance with ranged magic blasts. You'll want to pull them in close with your lasso to dish out damage. Our combat system is built around using physics to juggle your enemies. The longer you can keep enemies airborne with your kicks, lasso, and other abilities, the more damage they'll take when they finally hit the ground. Combine abilities and set up combos to maximize damage.
That's interesting.
Here, our character is placing
It's
down
like a very
mushrooms and jump pads,
what's that game
bouncing
called
enemies
again?
high into the sky. With the right combos, the battlefield will feel like a pinball machine.
Dragon Nest like.
Play solo or team up with friends in co-op
It just
for
juggles.
coordinated combo attacks. While you explore the islands in Cloudheim, you'll come across mysterious portals that lead to dangerous dungeons filled with tough enemies and rare loot for crafting. You'll grow in Cloudheim by mastering weapons
I think it
and
looks
abilities
okay.
along 4 class pathways, each excelling in a different style of combat. Spellblades supplement their attacks with elemental magic. Outlanders break armor to create weaknesses. Treasure hunters focus on speed to exploit weaknesses. And sentinels defend and heal the team when dealing damage. Choose the weapons and abilities that fit your style. You can freely switch your class just by changing
Definitely
your weapons,
shield.
allowing you to focus on your favorite or make hybrid builds. Team up with your friends to create absolute mayhem. Our team has had so much fun coming up with unique abilities and wild combos, and we're excited to see what chaos you can create. Now here's Nasher.
It's
to tell
for
you
sure
all the really
reminds me
important
kind of
details
like
about how to wish list Valheim.
probably definitely not Dragon Nest, but I don't know. In terms of juggling, I just remember
Thanks,
the
Nasher. In case you didn't get that,
Dragon Nest
Valheim
cleric
releases
juggle
this year.
or paladin juggle.
Wish list it now.
Okay. Okay. I mean, it's okay.
Bring
Sort of
harmony to the realm when
get those
Cloudheim
dungeon
lands
based.
on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2025. And be sure to sign up to the closed beta if you want to check it out ahead of launch.
Okay. We've got another round of back-to-back trailers up next, so keep your wits and blades always sharp. No, wait, not in favouring. Keep your wits and your wish lists primed. We'll be back shortly. Nolan, I've got to get up to that balcony in a bit. How did you actually get down from there?
Well, you know, they didn't just hire me for Uncharted on my looks.
Oh, so did you Nathan Drake your way down?
No, I just cried really loudly and the crew came and got me.
Classic.
Welcome to Section 13, a top-down roguelike shooter where an interdimensional outbreak is just another day at the office. Operating from the shadows, S2P is a globe-spanning paranormal research organization. Their mission? Capture and study things that go bump in the night. And Section 13 is where they keep
Okay,
the
it's
worst.
another roguelike, right?
Until now. With the best of the best unavailable, it's up to a team of disposable rank-and-file nobodies to get the job done. That's you. Meet Agent Red.
No, please! Don't eat my... All right, Red. Your time to shine.
She's new to the field, but don't let that fool you. She's packing cutting-edge, mad science weaponry. She's one of 4 agents available to choose from. Whether you're going in alone, or bringing some help. Now, listen carefully. Whatever they were up to in that base, they weren't doing it on the books. There's something big down there. And it wants out. It's up to you to plunge into the unknown. Find the answers. Fight for the truth. And bring some light to the dark. Section 13. Clock in.
I mean, okay. It's okay.
Welcome, bandits from all over the world. We are Bandit Craft, a home security company, and our new line of home defense products needs to be tested. So we're calling on you to do the job. Your objective, try to loot all 10 treasures scattered in our prepared house and escape from the robotic hands of our trapper. This little fella packs all the skills to achieve our ultimate goal. Defend homes and their treasures against bandits from all over the world.
These rings store thousands of citizen cores. Future inhabitants of Eden.
I remember this was shown before.
You have to reach the top chamber and break the last remaining seal. Dropped straight into a hostile zone. This is exactly what hyper units were made for. Unleash your hyper power. Rip their cores out. You know you want to.
In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
We are standing on the edge looking towards the unknown.
Okay. Very action-packed.
See you on the other side.
Very Doom-like, for sure.
Hello, Cybermyth combatants! Neon Abyss 2 is a side-scrolling action roguelike game with a cyber-mythological theme. The sequel stays faithful to what the fans love about the first game, using the original infinite item stacking feature and chaotic combat, while introducing new mechanics, new content, and refinement to create an exhilarating experience. Finally, you can get hands-on with Neon Abyss 2 yourself with our single-player open playtest, which is available right now. Don't forget to wishlist now.
Neon Abyss. I remember this one.
Hey, welcome back. Let's get back into the swing of things with
I wouldn't say old game, but
I hope you
I
like
remember Neon Abyss.
I love them.
There was no guide for what we had to do, no manual for leaving a world behind. But even we knew we couldn't take everything with us. I left behind my greatest creation, a guardian, a caretaker. Its hands shaped to nurture, its heart programmed to protect. It works tirelessly now, crafting vessels from the bones of a broken world, sending sparks of life into the void.
Is that SpaceX?
Wide
the sun go on shining? Why does the sea rush to shore? And don't they know it's the end of the world? It ended when you said
The Last Caretaker is a survival game where you bring humanity back from the brink of extinction.
No pressure, I guess. It's coming soon to PC.
Now let's move on and introduce you all to Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in a Texas city devastated by a zombie outbreak, plus an economic crisis and a scorching heat wave for good measure.
Now, stinky zombies I can handle, but hot weather, I'm British. Absolutely not.
She's British.
Swallow me down.
Damn, she old. Very zombie. Lots of zombies. Very much zombie. Alright. How many zombies have you gotten like this entire game? Like just zombies, the infected, the aliens, and I think a lot of zombies. Oh wait, this hallway. That's old boy. That's the old boy hallway. Oh, that's a lot of them. Well, shit. Well,
Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days launches into early access.
I guess you gotta
on
choose,
April
right?
9th, which is
Zombies for the
mere
guy.
weeks away, people.
Get excited, but please try to enjoy each game equally.
What?
Well, if you're looking for something a little more cheery, then we've got you covered too. Locomoto is a cozy conductor simulator where you fix rusty trains and make hot cocoa for your furry friends.
I'm sold.
Me too.
Great.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't mind cozy
the
games.
world of Locomoto,
but-
where your story begins with a simple, rusty train, which will become your new home. You'll take the role as train conductor, keeping your train in tip-top shape. Learn how to drive it and embark on a journey to help your hometown Barenpire solve its environmental struggles.
Alright.
Traverse and explore various stations and bring aboard quirky locals along the way. Pick a route and drive them to their destination, and while traveling, you can of course service them to make sure they enjoy the ride.
Oh, how I've seen these
Scour
type
the
of.
world for resources and craft
Oh, how
unique
I've seen
sets
these type of
furniture
style
to
before.
furnish your train with. Customize the exterior and interior of your train to make it feel like your own. There are many
A
things to
crafting
explore
game,
and
but
discover
with
in the world of
trains.
Locomoto, so
Okay.
immerse yourself in this cozy experience when Locomoto
okay.
arrives on the 8th of April
Low
2025
poly.
on Steam and on Nintendo Switch later this year.
I mean, at least train is pretty creative. I mean, I haven't really seen the train before. I've seen farms, restaurants, bookstores.
Please mind the gap, because
Lots of them,
Locomoto is
but-
pulling into a station near you on April the 8th. That was a real palate cleanser, so time for something gritty now, I think.
Precisely. Here's Karma,
I mean, it's okay.
The Dark World, an alt history thriller where you dive into the brains of your suspects as an agent of the Thought Bureau. All right?
I don't want. Tell me, do you think a
This is
glimpse of a
interesting.
memory is the absolute truth? You don't get to choose to see the events.
And you
that
got
led
karma,
to these
you got
memories.
fear, those kind of words, you know. Just,
Perhaps even just once given it some serious thought.
got some pretty good imagery.
Mother? Just what kind of memories make us the people
Oh, let's see what the gameplay is like.
I'm going to tear you apart.
Unravel the truth in Karma, the Dark World,
But no
which
gameplay.
lands on PC and
I wonder what the gameplay is
PS5
like.
on March the 27th, which is exactly 1 week.
There's a lot of zombies, huh?
Now, we all know you like watching trailers for games, but what about actually playing them too? Sound fun?
Why is this?
Good.
Why
because
is
this next section focuses
why
on
is it
indies
so
with
blurry?
demos available on Steam, so you can check them all out.
What about the
right
highest
after the show.
What the heck?
Welcome to Eclipsium, a psychological horror adventure that has you exploring a crunchy, twisted dreamscape.
Okay, Pixar shaders.
Next up, we've got White Knuckle, a speed climbing game where you scale the guts of a sinister substructure.
It's a lot of these like type of games, huh? Those two kind of similar.
How about Weenie Wise, a cooperative puzzle platformer starring magical school students?
Okay.
Or Paper Sky,
think I've seen
where
this
you
one.
chart cell-shaded landscapes as a makeshift paper plane.
I've seen this one. I've seen this one on someone was showing it on LinkedIn.
Chaos Gremlin, give Mother
Yeah, someone do
Machine
show
a
these
try.
tickets.
It's an
I
action
think that guy was
platformer
showing
where you
off his
chart
work on
quirky
LinkedIn.
cave systems.
My girlfriend calls me a Chaos Gremlin. And finally,
Oh, this one.
This is Artist Impact, a story-rich turn-based RPG that
I am
blends
waiting for this
pixel
one.
art with hand-drawn comic aesthetics. That was our ones to play montage, and the best way you can try those games out for yourself is by heading to our Future Game Show Steam page. Just search Future Game Show on Steam to get more info on the games we've covered today, and maybe wishlist some of your favorites.
I know we harp on about wish listing a lot, but it is an important visibility.
Artist
system
Impact,
for
this is one I'm
games
waiting for the
development.
most. I played the demo before. Incredible, incredible,
We're
incredible.
switching back into
Very nice.
trailer mode
Not just
now with another
not just
world premiere.
okay, the
This one's
gameplay
an
it's
exciting
very
adaptation of a
it's
popular
turn-based,
board
you know,
game.
turn-based combat. And you have your little robotic helpers. And of course, you have the main protagonist. She's actually very interesting. Her personality wise is very interesting. The story is very very humorous, very meme humor. And I really like it. I really like it. Especially the art, oh my god. Like if you're able to draw pixel art like that, it's incredible. And in the end I think the characters are really funny. And I think the story is pretty good. The story is gonna be pretty good. And I've seen some action scenes done by the artists, and I think it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Artist Impact. I really do. I'm really looking forward. I think I wished it out like that game already, which is something for sure to keep an eye out. Yeah, it was okay. I don't know why it looks like a very mobile game. Yeah.
That's right, Frosthaven, the board game, is now Frosthaven, the video game, and it's coming to PC in 2025.
This next game fulfills a lifelong dream of mine, to be a sheep wielding a great sword in a world run by wolves. Let's dig into
Another
the
Pixar game?
delightfully edgy revenge story of Stand Alone.
Another Pixar game? Okay. Good action though. Good action. Okay. Very nice.
Stand Alone is coming to Steam in summer 2025.
Sweet. Okay, let's keep it rolling with the latest trailer from Mecha Break, a lightning-fast armored brawler.
There it is. Make a break. Demo has been out already. Very good. I'm surprised that Make a Break start to include. I think compared to this demo to the previous one, this one included more stories. A little bit more story. There's a little bit changes in terms of that. So good stories and good character design. I didn't play it. Honestly, I didn't play it because I kind of wish I could play with friends, but none of my friends want to play. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, you know what? Okay, well. I do think they do need to nerf one of the heavy tanks though. I'm gonna play Panther, that's the thing. Why? Because I got a lance. Are they gonna show the actual operators? The real star are the operators when they try to get into the mech. I'm assuming there's gonna be a lot more PvE in terms of this kind of game in the end, but during the full release. But it's free to play, but pay to win though. And I kind of wish that I would say the customizations are more in depth, but I wish it's more like Armored Core. I don't think it's gonna work out for this type of PvP games, maybe. I mean, it looks nice, so. Yeah, that looks fucking cool. I really think that Armored Core 6 brought the entire mega genre back. It basically revived the entire genre. I really do think so. But I'm pretty sure that this game probably it was already, you know, was already long into development before Armored Core 6 came out, but still I do think that AC6 brought like people's focus back into like more mechas.
We're most of the way through the show now, Nolan North.
I think would be pretty good.
But there's still a bunch of exciting games in the pipeline. Here's a double feature from our friends at Playdigious.
What is this? Okay. I mean, okay. Oh. What kind of game is this? A card game? Yeah. Card strategy.
Fretless, The Wrath of Riften, and Crown Gambit are both coming to PC in 2025.
All right, Nolan North. I think it's safe to say we've covered a ton of games today. But what's one more world premiere between friends?
Oh, well, I'm not complaining. Let's check it out.
I guess you gotta show off one last furry game, I guess. That's a lot of foxes. I think these are furries like the more leaning towards the animal furry. You know, on the furry slider, this will be like see 0 it's animal, like a 10 it's human. So this will be probably leaning towards the 2? Rank 2 furry? It's just okay. I mean, it's not my type of game, but okay. If that's a gameplay, it's like kind of like Risk, then it's okay. Not my type of game. Kingdom of Distant Stories. Okay.
Rave, Kingdom on the Distant Shores is a city builder set in a fox-filled fantasy land, which is coming in 2026.
We've got something slightly less adorable for up next, but for good reason. Our final ones to watch deep dive tackles the next spine-chilling game from Tarsier Studios, the minds behind Little Nightmares.
Prepare yourself, because it's time for a closer look at the claustrophobic world of Reanimal.
Little Nightmares 1 2 is pretty good.
Reanimal is a co-op horror adventure where you play 2 siblings and you're looking for your 3 friends.
These kids grew up in a lovely place, but due to reasons that become more apparent as you play the game, that lovely place has turned really quite nasty.
Why did I have to censor his shirt? Wait.
Players is to go and rescue your other friends and try and escape this nasty place. The island itself, due to this inciting incident, has been fractured, and so it's in 3 large parts and a bunch of smaller bits. Each of your friends can be found in one of these big parts. It's a very simple tale of find yourself in hell, go through a really scary place, survive, and rescue your friend, you know. It's a tale as old as time.
Like, we really love seeing people go with that and just
Damn.
go the extra mile.
Okay, nice
Find all
design,
the
though.
secrets and all these things and put it all together and come up with their theory, right? So I feel like if we give away too much up front, everybody loses.
We've definitely give players more this time round than in previous games, but still it's nice to keep a little bit back so you can kind of meet in the middle and see what people make of what you've given them and all that.
It's definitely a co-op game. You're together solving various like little, maybe puzzles is almost too much of a word there, but you're overcoming different obstacles in the world and survive various things we pitch against you together, right? So it's about the 2 players finding ways to survive
being out
and rescuing their friends,
rocks.
really, like we said before.
What the fudge is that? Hide. Don't move. Turn off the light,
Because I'm a
idiot.
big couch fan. Couch co-op is where it's at for me. But then a load of people love online, and then there's people who just want to do that together. So the fact that the tech team have managed to get all 3 boxes checked that front, I think, is really, really nice.
And what was also very, very important to us is that it's all kind of the same experience because this camera is always the same, right? We don't have split screen. In online co-op, you don't follow your character and the other one is doing whatever. It's always being together as the 2 characters. And yeah, like Mer said from the beginning, like Scared
Well,
Together,
one of my
that
friend's
was
an
one of
idiot,
the-
so
one of
what
the
do I do?
pillars, and
Okay,
I
here's the
feel
thing, can I play this game
camera
solo?
is kind of essential to pulling that off.
People have played our previous games together anyway, whether they was co-op or not. That made that decision feel
Okay, then I
quite
guess
a
you can play
natural
solo.
one. They're like, people want this, and you know, let's do it. It's gonna be fun, you know.
Whenever we put something in the game, we are trying to make sure it doesn't get boring. It's something new. One thing we're really trying not to do is to give you the same thing over and over and over and just work based on a recipe. But instead, we're really questioning ourselves, is this unique within the game, right? I'm not saying unique across all games, but trying to give the players something fresh within the experience that we're crafting. And then hopefully that leads to something that people actually enjoy.
Make what people enjoys. That's a pretty good.
Hope you enjoyed that behind the scenes.
I mean, that's a pretty good, pretty good mindset, I guess.
More info is coming soon.
Okay, looks good.
Reanimal is coming soon to PC.
I really like the theme,
PlayStation,
though.
and Xbox,
Very nice.
So get that thing on
I
your
like the
wish
creepy
list.
theme.
Now, what have we got next for the good people, Jennifer?
Okay, Nolan. So it's no secret here that at the Future Game Show, we're
Is it me with the
huge
cameras, like,
fans of Remedy Entertainment and
blurry
their
as hell?
eerie, curiously entangled universe of games such as Control and Alan Wake.
And last year, the studio revealed a spin-off to Control called FBC Firebreak, a session-based co-op
Didn't say
shooter
it.
where you tackle anomaly-busting jobs in the non-Euclidean confines of the oldest house.
If you've been anticipating this one, so have we. And good news, we're delighted to share the first gameplay trailer for FBC Firebreak, which will give you a taste of what to expect when the game launches later this year. Let's take a look.
We've had reports of rogue sticky notes replicating across this sector. If you don't cut back their numbers, this whole place will be yellow by morning. This crisis ain't over. Now get through the containment door to the next zone. Safe room dead ahead. Might contain something useful, but it'll probably attract a lot of... Oh, you already opened it. Never mind. You sure kicked the nest. There's hiss all over you.
Stand back! Piggy's coming out!
I'm papers! You gotta shoot him off me!
Okay. Are you a paper man now?
Favorite doors open. Go, go!
I think I heard something.
That just
Alright, crew.
Fire break.
Time to clean house.
I like Left 4 Dead, I guess, but with
That was FBC Firebreak, which is coming to
I don't know,
PC,
red people,
PlayStation,
orange
and
people?
Xbox in summer 2025. Now, you can find even more exclusive info on FBC Firebreak by heading to GamesRadar.com after the show. And
Games Radar is a bit of a.
Is it time for our final trailer?
No, then I think it might be. But thankfully, our buddies at Bloober Team are sending us off with a developer diary for Chronos: The New Dawn, a survival horror game where you scour.
There's a lot of horror games. Honestly, like at this time around, there's a lot of zombie games, horror games,
Chronos
survival
is
horrors.
Sci-fi survival horror, and
Another
in a
survival
way,
horror.
a dream come true for us to make. The world of Chronos, it's like alternative history when the world ends in 80s by the apocalyptic event that we call
A
the
Half-Life
Change.
symbol back in there.
In Chronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back
How many
in
Asian
time
games?
to extract people
Only
who didn't survive the
saw-
apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones.
Only
that can
saw
survive
Make a Break.
encounters
That's
with
done by
monsters.
Chinese devs, and that's about it.
We
I
are
think
calling
I guess
them
at least
the
for me
orphans
the most exciting one
because
would probably
they are
Expedition
what was
33.
left from humanity. To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game.
Then
We can
show
confirm
it.
that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
But not right now. Okay, I mean, sure. Seems looks pretty
Chronos:
good.
The New Dawn is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox later this year.
But
you can see more
I
of
do
it
hope that
during our
there's.
official
I do want to
show,
see more.
FGS Live
I do
from
want to see more
GDC, which airs
gameplay though.
directly after the spring show.
That's right. For more exclusive info on Bloober Team's new game, you just need to stay tuned to the platform you're watching right now.
Yeah. Now, Jennifer, despite what you said about that being the final trailer, the teleprompter,
Auto cue.
same thing, is still rolling for some reason.
Ah, yeah, I see. That must have been the tadpole talking.
The what now?
There's not enough time to unpack that. But it does mean we have one more thing. Oh. No time to dally, though. Prepare for pain.
What?
Max Payne. Max Payne. What kind of Doom leg is this? Looks crazy. Holy. Oh, fingers. Painkiller. Okay.
Bam! Saber Interactive is bringing Painkiller back from the dead, and the remake is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. But with that, we really are out of time. The show is officially over. Jennifer English, it's been so much fun.
Nolan North, I think we smashed it. Yes. That was a lot to get through, but we hope you've all had fun watching this year's Spring Showcase. Thank you so much for joining us, but you should absolutely stick
Painkillers.
around as FGS Live from GDC starts immediately after this with more deep dives, trailers, and exclusive world premieres.
I mean, it was Saber Interactive, then
We'd also like to extend an enormous stream of
it could be
thank
pretty
yous
interesting,
to
right?
the people behind the scenes who made this broadcast possible, including the developers that poured their time and hearts into making the trailers we aired today. Show them some love by wish listing and following their games.
Don't forget you can head to the Future Games Show Steam page to see everything we've covered and follow up on your favourite projects. There'll also be videos and articles with extra details landing on GamesRadar.com and FGS YouTube channel right after the show.
I'm Jennifer English.
And I'm Nolan North.
And this has been The Future Game Show Spring Showcase 2025. Smashed it.
All right, interesting. There's some interesting games there, but the thing is, the interesting games wasn't something I haven't seen before. Let me turn that down a little bit. But it wasn't like something that I haven't seen before. For example, I guess I'm looking forward to Expedition 33 for sure, and Artist Impact, because that's the game that I was following for a while now, ever since I played the demo. So, okay, very interesting, very interesting. Yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you guys, which one are you guys looking forward to the most? And I mean, there's definitely plenty of horror games in there and horror survival games. I think the ape one's also pretty good. The ape. Oh my god, what's the ape called again? Something Protocol. Animal Use Protocol, I think. Also, the last one by Saber Interactive also pretty interesting. So, okay, now what the hell is this game though? Is it pink? This is not Painkiller, is it? Wow. Business. That's pretty cool.
What a way to start the show. That was Abyssus. Now, if you're sitting there thinking who the hell these fresh-faced youngsters are, well, I'm Jules Gill.
I'm Nathan Byrne, and this is FGS live from GDC in San Francisco.
Now, we're going to be
the Game Dev Conference.
games that you need to know
Interesting.
more about, from upcoming trailers to developer deep dive interviews, and even a few world premieres that we're going to sprinkle on the top.
Ooh, from Atom Falls, South at Midnight, baby steps, you have got a grand old time ahead. And speaking of time, first up is a deeper dive into a game you just saw in the main showcase. This is Chronos: The New Dawn.
Alright, let's see gameplay for this one.
My name is Jacek Ziemba. I'm co-directing Chronos: The New Dawn with my friend Wojciech.
This is actually incredibly long show. What the heck?
To work with Jacek and co-direct Chronos.
And Chronos, it's sci-fi survival horror, and in a way, a dream come true for us to make.
It will be The Thing, Carpenter's movie. Yeah, we are also inspired by Dark, Netflix TV series.
About time travel. We cannot forget about Dead Space. But also we're somewhere there because we have also the protagonists and other maybe similar things.
Yeah, when we think about movies, it will be of course 12 Monkeys, you know, like The Convict being sent in time, maybe we ring a bell. But also Dark Souls series. We also love to, you know, push our game into a little bit more challenging direction. Yeah. In Chronos, you play as a traveler, and the travelers, because there's more of them, are being sent to the ruins of human civilization to search for the time rifts and jump back in time to extract people who didn't survive the apocalypse.
Travelers are the only ones that can survive the environment in our future setting, in our game. The only ones that can travel to the past and keep up or like survive encounters with monsters.
This is not a typical soldier, this is like a diver in time. So that's why we came up with this design that we really love.
The world of Chronos is like alternative history when the world ends in 80s by the apocalyptic event that we called The Change. We push action like more to the future when we play as a traveler, when we try to find in this destroyed world reminiscence of of the people, but
Looks
it
good,
was the most important, like the time rifts that can bring us to the past.
We are calling them the orphans because they are what was left from humanity. The orphans can, take different forms, so you'll encounter different enemies with different, let's say, skill sets, different abilities.
The important ingredient is body horror here, and we chose it to create maybe a little bit as an homage also to The Thing and overall genre of body horror. But what was important for us that, okay, they need to be created only from human flesh.
Cool. We also have some questions from our community.
So, question 1. Yes, there will be ladders. We love them.
Yes, and you saw one at the end of the trailer.
Maybe.
Don't want to spoil everything. Yes, you can punch monsters
in the face. If they
stomp them.
If they have a face.
Kinda. Yeah, fire, but fire is important in our game.
Okay. Bosses? That's a yes.
It's not Marie-Curie Skłodowska, but definitely for our CGI character, Marie-Curie Skłodowska can be a role model.
Similar to Dead Space.
Yes, there is, but it doesn't work like in a Dead Space. We've got like our own take on combat.
Nice. I mean, what can I say? Dead Space is a good game. Looks good.
To be honest, we can't wait to show you more about our game. And yeah, we can confirm that something about the gameplay is coming soon.
So stay tuned.
Well, that was utterly terrifying. I tell you what, Nathan, I'm gonna need a cup of tea to calm down, and it's not even 3 p.m. yet.
No, forget the tea. I have the perfect game to calm your nerves, and it just so happens to be our first world exclusive.
Another one of those like cozy games.
That was High Above, an utterly charming rooftop building game, all about finding peace above the skyline. You can wishlist it right now because it's coming to Steam in 2025.
Indeed it is, but do not drift away from me just yet, Nathan, unless you are planning to add Burning Rubber to that list as well, because that is exactly what we're doing with our next game, Japanese Drift Master, which has enough pluming smoke that will make you reach for the asthma inhaler.
Okay. I mean, not really fan of racing games, but
Exciting stuff indeed. That was Japanese Drift Master that is hitting the grid on the 21st of May, and you can add it to your Steam wishlist right now.
Now here at FGS, we're always thinking about new ways to play, and how do you spice up an old favourite like Among Us? Well, how about with Voice Mod, an app that lets you change your voice at the click of a button.
Indeed, indeed, and you are now about to witness the utter carnage when the FGS team got together to play Among Us, but everyone's voice was running through the Voice Mod app. Oof.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. This is going to be great. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Guys, I just want to say this now.
Among Us?
I am working as a crewmate to pay for my mother's hip surgery.
That's weird though, because I'm actually working.
Among Us. I never played that actually.
Help pay for your mother's hip surgery too.
Well, that is good. Well, she does need both hips replaced.
Fair enough.
I'm working as a crewmate to pay for my own hip surgery.
I have a side hustle where I take money from people, earning enough to pay for hip surgery.
Hey guys, is anybody else working late? Because I am. Do you know why? I'm working late because I'm a singer.
He really has gone bad.
17, 14.
Unsurprisingly quiet about a body. About a body.
Oh no, who's dead? We should have known that auto-tune was out because it stopped being just like the greatest hit.
Let's face it, we do all owe the traitor, props for killing auto-tune, because that was getting a little excessive. So, let's see that one.
It's hard to tell if Walkie was walking somewhere, or if Walkie was following me with murderous intent. But I was being followed for a bit by Walkie.
Me and Streamer G were hanging out for a while, we were safe, and so I'm cool with Streamer G. I think right now I'm looking at Space Marine, who was, showing out the numbers. They're playing 4D chess, do you know what I mean? They're not just killing people, they're also trying to mess us up.
I was not with Walkie, I don't know what Walkie's talking about. I have not been hanging around with Walkie. So, that was a lie. That was a massive lie. Saying that we were... Yeah.
Well, maybe it was Tiffany then, I don't know, all these kills look the same.
What? No, I can prove that I'm not the lost all. Also, a bit of a sexist pig over here, Walkie, or just because we've both got blonde hair. Yeah, just because we've both got feminine hair. Right, let's vote. Let's
So
vote.
who's casting the first stone? Streamer G. Have you voted?
I voted. Everybody vote. Space Marine, lock it in.
Alright, thank you so much for the raid.
Why
But,
do you
oh
make
my
yourself
god.
so suspicious?
Let's go.
Is this still GDC? Is this still GDC, man? What the heck?
Yeah, I've got to go. Oh, that back in. That back. Well, you know where I was in that room? Space Marine.
Oh, what a shame.
I told you.
My mother's hips. Nobody listens. My mother's hips.
Jules is too good at this.
Promise me that you will look after my mother's hips.
Oh, I will.
You know what? Give me back Nolan North and Jennifer English, I guess. This is...
And if you'd like access to the secret weapon of a whole host
I think compared to Among Us, I've never played it. I think I don't know why. Like I think Duck Goose is more fun than this.
Oh, yes, you can, my friend. And of course, mine is fully filled up with fart noises. And yes, I am pushing nearly 40. But anyway, let's move on. Because what day is it today, Nathan?
Thursday.
Well, yes, but...
Oh, God, it's my mum's birthday!
Oh, I wasn't expecting that either. It's also World Frog Day. So
Yes, it is my mum's birthday.
So let's talk about this absolutely brilliant frog management simulator known as Mudborn, which is not only cute as a button, but also supports wetland and wildlife charities, and as a final bonus, is out today!
Mum, hi, yeah, happy National World Frog Day. I mean, birthday.
This is National Frog Day? Oh, okay. I know that it's not National Frog Day. I think when was it? I think there was a cat day. Was it last month? No, wait, hold on. I only know this because on pixel art, like Twitter and like people who does pixel art, there was the people who started to draw a lot of pixel art of cats a couple days ago, like a couple weeks ago. And then they were saying that there was it's a Japan's Cat Day or National Cat Day. The frog game. Wow. Oh, wow. This looks nice, right? Don't you guys agree? This looks okay. I don't know. Maybe I played too much games. I mean, it looks cute. It looks cute.
Okay, bye, Mom. Bye.
But for sure, I think the one for me the most, in terms of pixel art games, like I said multiple times, I think there's the one game called Artist Impact, which is something that I look forward the most. Is that FIFA 98? Is that a zombie football game? You know, like you know, I always been thinking what would be the future sports would be like.
The Alters is a
Right.
unique
Like
blend
completely
of survival,
enhanced,
adventure,
like
and
fully
storytelling
enhanced humans playing sports. That would be pretty cool, right? I would think so. That's what I've always been thinking about.
We wanted the gameplay to push
So is this whole thing an indie game show or something? No, I think it's called Future Game Show, and I don't think it's indie. There are some. Well, I guess it's more indie than AAA because I think compared to all of it, I haven't seen too much AAA games. I think the most is probably AA games.
There is more
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah. But I mean, they got some really big names in there, and I think mostly AA games.
Alters for their
I would
skills,
say
which will
AA
be
or
essential to
indie
survival.
games.
At the same time, this means
And I think that's a pretty good thing.
characters to the story
Honestly, I don't
and
think
making the
AAA
gameplay
games
more
it's
complex.
surviving for very long. It's I haven't seen too many AAA games are able to turn profit in recent years or be significantly successful, especially in terms of Western, especially for Western studios. And I think this year might be the end of AAA. I think, especially like looking at this now, looking at this and looking at the game show, like what kind of trailer they're showing, a lot of them are AA games. So I think we're starting to see like smaller and smaller studios now. And especially the one that I'm interested the most, for example, Expedition 33, that was started by 2 guys, and I think right now they have around 30, maybe? I don't know, maybe 30 to 20. But yeah. Yeah. But
Recently, I was lucky enough to have a chat with Dimitri.
Rufus, but you're a bit late. The actual game show has actually ended. This is I don't know what this is called. I think this is more like an after show. I think this is more like an after show showing more stuff, but the actual game show was ended about 30 minutes ago, I think.
This is cool.
Yeah, it was. This is by Nolan North and Jennifer English, I believe. Yeah, well, no, 15 minutes ago. What I'm saying, 20 minutes ago. Oh my god, just 20 minutes ago, the actual game show. But I'm assuming this is more after show, and that's it. That's it. That's the end of it. I guess that's the end of it. Yeah, that's the end of it. It's interesting. I think. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the raid. But yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't know this show was happening at all until I saw it on Twitter, and I decided to stream it, and but I thought I can. To be honest, I didn't really expect much, and I guess it turns out not much was showing as well. I think it's there's a lot of horror games. There's a lot of horror survival games. Wait, isn't that the IGN logo? Are they behind this? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they're the one behind this. I think this is. I mean, the IGN was the one streaming it, and also there's some other. I think there's some other people are also streaming it. I think this is by Future Game Show. Okay, actually no. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Who is sponsored Future Game Show? Future Game Show. Actually, I have no idea. Future Game Show. Actually, I think Future Game Show just on its own a thing, right? About. Future Game Show is one of the Future's flagship game showcase, showcasing upcoming game release, world premieres, including game demos and content from indie development to AAA releases. I don't think they're part of IGN. Yeah, I don't think they are like. Yeah, I think Future Game Show is kind of like their own thing. IGN will just kind of, you know, streaming it, I guess, at the same time. So, but I think Future Game Show have their own sites, so maybe it's a bit different. Yeah. Okay, my explanation is kind of garbage. my explanation for this is kind of garbage. I don't think this is belongs to IGN. I don't think IGN was the one behind this. Yeah. I think they did mention Game Radar. Maybe they're the one more responsible for this, but I don't know. Yeah, and I think that's the end of it. That's the end of it. At least that's the end of the IGN redirecting the broadcast. But the actual show is probably pretty much the end. And I think Future Game Show, they are streaming more, and there's still more showcase. But the actual show is over. The actual show is over. It's okay. I mean, there's a lot of survival horrors. Just to, I guess, to re-summarize, there was a lot of horror games in here. I think the one I like the most in terms of, okay, the one I look forward to the most is this one, Expedition 33. Around over here, Expedition 33 was pretty good. It was showing during, also showing during the Game Award, so I was looking forward to it. And the other one was this one, Animal Use Protocol. Like you play as an ape, and it's kind of like Dead Space. And also the Chronos, which is also Dead Space. Like there's a lot of survival horror games, like kind of too much. There's too many zombies. There's so too many zombies. And the other one was a smaller. I believe the other one. There's one more. This one was an indie game done by one guy, I believe. It was called Artist Impact. Where is it? Where's Artist Impact? Hello, Artist Impact? Where are you at? Over here? Like this one. This one called Artist Impact. That I actually played a demo of, and this game was really funny. It was a funny game. It was a really funny game. I can't find it anymore. Yeah. Oh, this one. There it is. There it is. This one. This is the one I played for demo for, and I really enjoyed it. The story and the character was really funny, so I'm kind of looking forward to it. This game, I believe it was made on RPG Maker. I think I am either RPG Maker or Godot. I can't be sure, but I think it's RPG Maker. Yeah, this one's really I look forward to very much. So, Mega Break, I never played it, and because none of my friends want to play it, so I kind of Reanimal. Also, there's also Reanimal, that's by the same creator of Little Nightmares, which is also really cool. And I think that's about it. I think that's about all I've seen that I am actually interested in. Yeah, I think that's all I'm interested in. And I also think for the upcoming games, at least for March, I know there's 2 games that I'm looking forward to for upcoming games, and one will be, let's see, one will be Kazan the First Berserker. That's one, and the second one is AI Limit. I would say there's 2 Souls-like. These 2 are 2 Souls-like games that I'll be probably playing and streaming at the same time. I'll be looking forward to those. Yeah. Anyway. Actually, I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna end this. It's this is honestly, the show was a bit longer than I thought it would be. Honestly, I was expecting 1 hour. I was only expecting 1 hour, and then it's gonna do like quick stream and then just end it. But I can't believe it actually went for 2 hours. I think the only Souls like I ever enjoyed was Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight was good. Oh, have you seen the Okay, let me look it up. Pocket Pair games. Was it Never Grave? No. Shoot. I believe Pocket Pair, the one that did Power World, they had like I think it was Pocket Pair. Hold on a second. Maybe I might be wrong, completely wrong on this. Was it this one? No. Shoot. Okay, now I don't remember the game name anymore. There's one more game that's very similar to Hollow Knight. At least in terms of art styles and everything. You count HK. I think kinda. I don't. Maybe not. I think I will consider Nine Souls more more soul-like platformers. Hollow Knight. I think in terms of soul-like, there's gotta be like an attribute, right? You need to. I guess I would say I would consider it, I guess. But I think Nine Souls, you ever play that? I think that's more soul-like than Hollow Knight. I think so. Like Hollow Knight, like a soul-like platformer. I think I always say it's more platformer than soul-like. I don't remember the name anymore. Is it Crafteria? No. Evergrave? What's in Evergrave? Oh, it is Evergrave. Yeah, it is this one. Yeah, if you like the same dev that did the Pal World, they have a new game called Nevergrave. It looks, at least in terms of art style, it looks very much like Hollow Knight, but it's I think it's a co-op game, co-op kind of game. Could be interesting, and yeah, it could be interesting. But yeah, man, too many games. Yeah, check it out. Check that game out. Just I mean, it's by the same people that did Pal World, so I kind of understand why they might look like Hollow Knight. I think they have their kind of craft down by using similar themes from other games, but but it's still a little bit different. Yeah, pretty interesting. I mean, I'm still trying to think what game I can play in April, but since Kazan, the first Berserker, is coming out at the end of March, same as AI Limit, then I'm assuming for April I'll be playing these two games. Then I have to think about something what to do in May. We'll see. Still pretty good. It's an interesting show. I never seen this show before, so this is my first time watching it actually. So I don't know like how often do they do this kind of shows. This might be the spring showcase. There might be more showcase in the end, like in spring, fall maybe. But this is definitely tied up to the game dev conference, which is happening, I believe, right now. Yeah, I believe right now. Anyway, all right. Thank you guys so much for being here. I have to end this. I'm gonna have to end this, and I wasn't expecting to take this long anyway. And yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for the raid too. Thank you so much. And sorry I didn't. Thank you so much. And yeah, hope you guys are having a good day, and hope everyone enjoy yourselves for the rest of the day. And yeah, thank you. We'll have to say my goodbye now. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and bye now.